Alrighty, so this is gonna be my first commentary. I'm playing Kog'maw, and I'm gonna be starting out with Doran's Blade. Quick rundown of Kog'maw's skills while I'm walking into lane and waiting the 2 minutes. His passive, basically when he dies, he goes jihad mode and tries to blow everything up. Fun. His Q is a passive attack speed buff, starting out at 10%, going all the way up to 30% at level 5. Active, he basically launches a projectile, starting base at 60, level 1, up to 260 at level 5, with a plus 70% of ability power, it's magic damage, and it also reduces the target's armor and magic resist by 5 at level 1, up to 25 at level 5 for 4 seconds. And then his W, Bio Arcane Barrage. Basically, his attacks gain a bunch of range. Level 1 is 130 and level 5 is 210. It deals an additional 2% at level 1, all the way going all the way up to 6% level 5, plus 1% per 100 ability power of the target's maximum health as magic damage. Max is 100 damage versus monsters, and it lasts 8 seconds. Basically, the more health the target has, the more damage it's going to be doing. Oh, sorry about that. Just 8. And then Void Ooze. Kog'Maw basically sends out this gunk in a straight line, and so that the enemies also deal a bit of damage. So the ratios on it are starting out at 60 damage, going up to 260 at level 5 with the 70% of ability power as magic damage. They're slowed for 20 at level 1 and 52% at level 5. It's kind of an odd number, 52. And it's only for 0.25 seconds, but it refreshes if they stay in the trail. So basically, if they walk out of it, it's only lasting, that 0.25. But they're going to continually be slowed if they walk in a straight line across it. Don't know why you'd ever do that, but I don't know. Anyways, Living Artillery is basically Kog'Maw's ultimate. He just, fires down hell. It's not very powerful if you're building AD like I am, but it can also give sight, which is the best part about it. So at level 1 it does 80 damage, and at level 3 it'll do 160 plus 30% of the ability power. Well, it'll the plus percent of ability power, it's through all levels, obviously. I don't know why that just sounded weird. Anyways, so now to the commentary. Oh man, sorry, having an issue with coughing and whatnot, But so in lane I get his W first, then I go with his Q, then his E. The thing about Kog'Maw is he's very slow and squishy, and his base movement speed without boots is 330. I'm pretty sure that's not good. Trust me, I played Varus. I've pedo walked back to lane, and it took forever. Me and Thresh here are just basically holding our own in this lane. Laning phase of Kog'Maw, not gonna lie. If you don't have an aggressive support, it's not very fun, but if you have somebody like Thresh, Blitzcrank, and Nunu, oh god, I love that. That would have been a fun one. Here, almost get Ash Flash, and we get the first blood. Very good job by Thresh, getting that pull. I'm not gonna lie, this is my first game with Kog'Maw, so last hitting and me don't get along. I tell Thresh, good job. Always always make sure the supports get the recognition for what they do right, because support is one of the harder roles in the league, and a good support will get you fed. Oh my god, ridiculous. Yeah, basically just last hitting. Usually I would have gone back when we pushed the tower, but For some reason I decided to stay here. I do stay in lane for quite a while, just because I didn't feel that my last hitting was adequate enough for me to go back and buy something. Even though I have like 1200 gold. Oh wait, I do go back. Yep. Alright, never mind. Nope. Okay then. But general consensus is, if, yeah, Karthus also comes by. Boy oh boy, this was a tri-lane. This was some Dota shit. For like half the game, Karthus was down here. I'm not even lying. It got so annoying, and then he was butthurt for some odd reason at the end. Well, in the after game lobby, I should say, not the end of the match. But yeah. So my impressions of Kog'Maw. Kog'Maw was really fun. He's actually easier than I thought he would be. I thought that his squishiness would actually make him kind of a harder champion to play, but it's not really that hard. I actually really like playing him. And there are people who are like really insane with Kog'Maw, like Jesus. I would never want to like go up against them. But yeah. So basically we're just trying to hold our own here. Oh, and I should mention I'm playing with a couple of friends. The Jungle Nasus is my friend Fast. And he's coming in for a gank right now. And we should get the soul on Karthus. And here's something I don't like about Kog'Maw. Look at this. I don't even get the assist because I'm so friggin' slow. I hate it so much. So, you could argue that going boots pots on Kog'Maw would actually be very good. But at the same time, I like that last hitting power that you get from Doran's Blade. If you noticed, his base damage with my runes and masteries is like 68 without items. Keep in mind, I'm using attack damage quintessences and attack damage marks, and then whatever runes are good for ADC. That's the runes and the masteries. Oh my god! But yeah, and I believe it's seals and whatnot. Seals and the other thing are basically armor magic resist. I think I have armor yellows and magic resist blues. Just because you start out with a higher level of magic resist than you do armor. Yeah. So summoner spells. For ADCs, I recommend Flash and Barrier or Cleanse. This could change for ranked matches, obviously. But yeah, ranked a lot easier to tell. I usually just roll with Barrier because Barrier can save you in a lot of situations. Some people still roll the classic Ignite, and that's fine, you know. But I've been trying to get away from using Ignite. Oh my god, why am I coughing so much? It always seems when I try to record with commentary, I, for some reason, either yawn a lot, burp a lot, or cough a lot. Anyways, Zinzao comes in for a gank. This is a really tough spot. I try to keep him off Thresh as best as possible, and then Ashe slows, and then that slow, and oh my god. It does not end well. I bought Barrier, and I knew I was going to die, so I basically just say, fuck it, we're at least killing Zinzao. I almost get killed there. Oh, I was so disappointed. Yeah, you're sitting there, damn. Yeah, Kale was really low, and you know, we could have got two of them there, but just too high of health for Kale. So I start working on my Blade of the Rune King, which, in my opinion, Blade's really good on ADCs. I used to only get it on first on ADCs with a lot of mobility, and I'm like, you know, this added damage with percentage health is really nice. And Blade also can save you in a lot of situations if you remember to use it, which I don't think I remember to use it. I don't remember how many times I died in this match. It was less than 5. Less than 5 at least one, obviously. Yeah. My last hitting with Kog'Maw is not the greatest, I will admit that, but, you know. First time playing a champ, your farm isn't gonna be the best. I remember the first time playing an Eevee, and I'm like, oh my lord Jesus. My little ice ball auto attacks move so slowly. Quick tip, using your ultimate to try to farm. Not that useful. Your ultimate is very weak if you're building attack damage, and there we noticed that KO's using smart casting because she could have slowed Thresh and dealt damage to him. But instead that minion looked really tasty. So she used her Q on that. Good job, KO. Good job. Yeah. I really shouldn't say anything. I tried smart casting once and then oh god. Smart casting is good in some ways, but in other ways, it's pretty bad. I don't like it with odd skills that have different rotations. And here, fastest sending to me, it's like, hey dude, get red buff. I'm like, alright, I'll take red buff. I have no problem taking red buff. My friend Lucas, who's playing the Teemo, gets the kill on Rengar. This oh man. There is live commentary of this, so if I feel like uploading it, I will upload it. Or if you guys really want it, I will upload it. I probably will just upload it. You know what? F it. I'll just upload it. But that KO ultimate saves her there. And Karthus ultimate does basically nothing. I don't think he kills any of us. He gets Teemo pretty low, I think. Yeah, I got Teemo real low. But yeah. Oh man. So, yeah. Oh, another thing about Kog'Maw is his mana is really bad. I would put his mana on a scale of Lucian's mana. And yeah, Kog'Maw is obviously an older champion than Lucian, but dear god, they both have mana issues out the butt. So yeah. So here I'm just waddling back in the lane. And yeah, we're basically winning in all lanes. Mostly because I believe somewhere around, I don't know, sometime soon Karthus comes back bot and he's like, I want to join in this fun, you know. And then it's like, why are you still here, Karthus? Nobody cares about you. Go back to your own lane. We do lose Thresh, unfortunately, but we are going to get the kill on her. Hurricane Barrage was a little low. We are chasing this KO down. Wither is unfortunately down, and I think I'm just a tad out of range for my slow. Which wouldn't have done much. Wither finally comes up. I slow just to get the extra slow on, and yeah. That is bears from there. Xin Zhao thought it'd be the best idea ever to get him out of there. And unfortunately don't get to that, and we're like, oh crap, Kale's gonna murder. Like, nope. He goes off on asses. We could have done better there. We could have killed Kale a lot quicker. At the same time, you know, Xin Zhao was really low, and I'm like, I want your soul. And yeah, me trying to impersonate Thresh. But yeah. So, and then Ashe comes along thinking she can do something, being the ice bitch and whatnot. And we're just like, what are you doing? Get back out. Get back to your base. We'll be there soon enough. But, yeah. The Owens. Alright. I just woke up like maybe an hour or so ago. And it's 1:40 in the afternoon. Yeah. Anyways. My sleep schedule's fucked. We see a good pull on Xin Zhao. Thresh puts down his ultimate. Now they walk in. Unfortunately goes down before the other two walk into it. This is turning bad. I wanted to get out of range so I wouldn't get hit by Kale splash damage. Then they start focusing me. I'm like, well, I gotta book it. Thresh comes back in with a vengeance. Slaps, what's her name? Ashe, right in the face with his life chain thingy. Then we just start beating down on Kale. Thresh gets another kill. I like this because, but, you know... oh god. This scared us so badly. But, yeah. It was do or die time. And I rage at Karthus. Yeah. I love doing that in games, just like having fun with the other team, even though I'd say that some of the people in the League of Legends community are kind of buttholes now. We're not going to talk about that. Those people are from the dark side of the League, where they get one kill the entire game and say, yeah, I'm MLG Pro, Challenger tier, hashtag Challenger tier yellow swag, and then feed the rest of the game. But, yeah. So, basically walking back in the lane. ADC is not my main role, by the way. I do like playing carries. Vayne is my favorite carry. I'm not gonna lie, I love Vayne. But my main role is actually mid. I don't necessarily have a main, which is kind of sad. I kind of have like League of Legends champion ADD or something like that. You know, I'll play a champion for a while, get bored, and I'll switch to another. Oh man. But lately I've been doing some like really stupid stuff, like I'm gonna be doing another one of these commentaries, support Mundo, which, oh god. It is both probably the funniest thing and probably, oh my god. I was not expecting it to work when, a long time ago. And I believe it was me and my friend Chance were laying together. It was basically just a troll lane making fun of Heartseeker Vayne's splash art, because she's holding the card that says Mundo Heart Vayne, and then it has Mundo dead in the background, so I'd have Heartseeker Vayne skin on, and Chance would be like Mundo support. It was funny. And then I'm like, you know what, I actually want to try Mundo support. I played Mundo one time before then, and that was in Tier 1, and I believe Fast's exact words were, never play Mundo again until you can hit a skill shot. Because I'm pretty sure I missed like every cleaver. I go there to assist Nasus, and Bryce comes before me, so I'm like, alright, back in the lane. Yeah. So, main part of ADC, farming, obviously. Unfortunately, don't get anything there because of the Kayle ultimate. God, Kayle as support can be really annoying. But at the same time, you know, we honestly just want to push this tower. Whether we get a kill or not, you know, oh well. But we need to get this tower advantage going quickly. And yeah. So on the next spec I would definitely have Blade of the Raren King, and probably forget to use his active more times than I should. I don't know, I do that a lot. I'll forget to use the active on DFG, Hextech Gunblade, Blade obviously. Oh, also Bilgewater. Oh man, I like never use active on that items. So weird. Just like forget to or something. It's like must auto attack. Ages. Here, pick up another Vamp Scepter, building up the lifesteal. Interesting thing, I did look on Mobifire, and a lot of things for ADCs are lifesteal Quints. Fast actually brought the fact up, and I thought, you know, it was just one page. A lot of people recommend lifesteal quintessences on ADCs. Oh, and here comes Karthus. You know, like, I want to stay bot. This is bullshit. I keep getting killed by Ryze and Nasus. I'm just gonna go bot, where I'm liked. It's like, we don't like you, Karthus. You're annoying us. You're gonna take a bit too much damage. Probably could have done that better. Thresh pull Karthus. I'm kind of at a bad time. So, Thresh is a really, really good support. Thresh support is freaking awesome. Especially because of the Lantern. His pull isn't as good as Blitzcrank's, mostly because, you know, if you want to pull them under tower, they better be fucking close, or else they're not getting pulled under tower. At the same time, Thresh can also pull himself. Here we do get in kind of a bad situation. I start aiming at Karthus for some fucking odd reason, I'm not sure. Because really should have got rid of Ash, get rid of the slow. Hail, get rid of the ultimate. Karthus also a good target. He does do a lot of fucking damage. See you later. I actually kill him. And yeah. I like Q, lay waste, and then the ultimate. This one thing I was afraid of focusing Karthus, getting Thresh out of there, because he could just ult with full mana. I mean, mana isn't an issue, but if he didn't have the mana to ult then, he would have the mana to ult now. So, that's why it's kind of odd trying to judge whether you focus Karthus in that kind of situation or not, but fortunately we did lose Thresh, but we did get all three of them. So, yeah. So, item recommendations for Kog'Maw. I probably should have talked about this earlier. I'm doing my standard offensive ADC, which is Blade into Bloodthirster. I think Kog'Maw would do really well from a early Phantom Dancer to get that extra movement speed. Because 375 is no bueno. Muy no bueno. 375 movement speed, I do not like. That's one thing I do like about Fane. Over... Yeah, and here comes Karthus again, thinking things are going to be better between us this time, even though we, you know, basically murdered him. Like the 4th time. I don't know how many times he's been in this lane, but Jesus Christ. And here, I'm like, oh shit. Good, I don't know the name of that skill, so good flingy thing. That's what I'll call it. Yeah. Karthus and Kayle and... I forget her name so many... Ash, there we go. Jesus. Why do I forget, like... I don't even know. But, yeah. They're all having fun time in the bush. We pull Karthus, get the ultimate down from Thresh. Karthus gets taken down. And here's the bad part. I'm sitting here auto-attacking. Don't pick off Kayle. And me being an idiot, I mean, Karthus does a lot of damage to me. I do get the kill on Ash for the triple kill. Sadly, Thresh died again. And I almost died too, because I was walking a little too damn close to Karthus. But, you know, everything worked out. You know, Thresh may have died, but he got a triple kill. And yeah, I do feel bad. Yeah, I think, yeah. I do feel bad when, the support does die to try to get kills, because it feels to me like I failed them in some way. I don't know what it is, but I just don't like, you know, people that I'm laning with dying in the middle of a fight, so there was probably something I could have done better there, but I really didn't see anything. And, yeah, and then random Karthus ultimate. Don't... It's probably for people going down on top, but I don't know what it did. Oh, well, it got Nasus killed. But it kind of surprised the shit out of me, because I'm like, why did I just lose like a 1/4 of my health? It's like, oh, Karthus ultimate. Perfect explanation. So here, I believe I'm building up a Last Whisper. Basically shut down any idea of armor that they're going to get, because Nasus has been farming his Q. That's going to be a major problem. You know, Teemo is ability power, but I don't think it was this game. No, it was another game. Lucas was playing against the Garen, and Garen was building armor against AP Teemo. He really wanted the Sunfire. But yeah. So here I try to last hit with Bio Arcane Barrage. That is such an awesome name, I'm not gonna lie. But and then Banner of Command comes out. I've only seen that by one other person. That's my cousin Mike. And Banner of Command is odd. Some people will say it's really good for split pushers. I say it's not worth the gold. Here I'm like, hey, can I have red? Oh, well, thank you, good sir. Thank you. And definitely giving Nasus the little minion so he can get more damage on his Q is a amazing thing to do. Nasus. Shit. I'm just gonna stop talking. No, not really, because this is commentary. But a heavily farmed Nasus is extremely scary, and I hate going up against Nasus when they just like, oh, I'm going into farm mode. Like, fuck, this is not gonna be good late game at all. Thresh ultimate goes down. We might get Karthus. I don't think, yeah, Kale ultimate does not go up. I believe Kale's ultimate would be up by now, but I could be wrong. And yeah, here's the actual point in time where like, oh shit, I need to stay away from Karthus, because, my god. Yeah. We do find Xin Zhao in a bush, because Thresh is awesome with his friggin' wards. He had such aggressive wards going down. The Thresh was really good. And, yeah. So, we are gonna pick off, Xin Zhao. There we go, that's his name. Kale, yeah, I thought the Kale ultimate was on a pretty short cooldown. Kale goes down. I'm trying my best to hit her with this Hurricane Barrage. Rengar is like, well, nope. It would have been hilarious if Thresh landed that hook, because Rengar would have just walked right into a death trap, basically. We are going to take this tower, and I think we're just going to book it out of there. Emo split pushing. And yeah, they all go into the jungle to get some farm. I yawned again. Here I'm going to buy my last Whisper. And again, this was probably a bad idea not getting a Phantom Dancer before last Whisper. They surrender. It's a good game. So yeah, tell me if you like this video, and I'll have another commentary up and probably the live comm of this up. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and see you guys later.